Well, looks like we've come to an end. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Hope that you learned a lot in this class. I hope that you'll see how everything that you learn in 210 and 211 applies to real life and most importantly applies to your programs. I mean, most of you are going into some type of health science program or you're transferring to another university. um, you're going to see how this stuff applies to your clinicals and everyday life. I get students who come back all the time that talk about, I hated 210, I hated 211. Now we're using it practically every single day. And it makes so much more sense now that I'm actually applying it. Thank you for putting up with us. And I'm looking at them saying, thank you for putting up with me. And so I say the same thing to you guys. Thank you for putting up with the class. Thanks for engaging me. Thanks for questioning me. Thanks for um, um, not just engaging me, but challenging me. And this has been a great class. I enjoyed you guys. Um, I was excited with how much interaction we had. Because usually I'm trying to interact with people online, and it doesn't always turn out this way. I don't always get lots of emails. As one of you put it the other day, we talk via email, and so our emails are kind of dry and our emails sound kind of short. And sometimes you go back and read an email and it's like, ooh, that sounded like that had some attitude to it. When in reality, you may just be replying to somebody because you're busy. And this little thing doesn't make life any better because sometimes I'm replying to you guys and it's really quick. And so it doesn't have the care that I really would like for it to have, which is why I try to create these videos so you can look in my face and see that there is a human being. I'm excited. I just finished taking my final exams. Yay! Uh, Somebody asked, "What do you think you got on it?" And I'm kind of like, "I passed. What else?" So I rewarded myself by seeing the Avengers movie. I will say, if you have not seen the Avengers movie yet, you probably don't want to engage in a conversation with me because I will be giving out all types of spoilers. I will say that if you have not seen the Avengers movie yet and you don't like spoilers, then don't go on social media because you're going to see a ton. I will say when you go to see this movie, watch it as an Avengers movie, and that's it. I actually plan to write a review about this movie. Some things that you probably want to do. If you have any questions about your grades, feel free to contact me. Just shoot me an email. We can talk through it. I've already talked to a few of you this morning, and we had some really good, just blunt conversation about it. I don't have anything to hide. Just grades. Um, for those of you who are going into Bio 225 micro, you'll like microbiology. It's kind of tough, but it makes a lot of sense, especially when you get people like Professor Miranda Campbell, who everything she talks about is like related to like everyday what's going on right now. So you talk about it in class, then you do it in lab, and then you see it in CNN news. So that class is actually pretty cool. I will say, I will warn you one thing about micro is you cannot miss lab, like non-existent. You miss like one or two labs and you're out of the class. So you don't want to do that. Um, for those of you who have already taken micro, you're good to go, and you're probably rolling into your programs, so that's good. Enjoy your time in your programs. The first part of most health science programs are like boot camp. They want to see who's ready to cut the mustard and who can't. They're going to throw a lot of A&P at you. You'll see it right from the jump, and they'll expect you to have some type of grasp on it. For those of you who made friends in this class and you guys work together in groups, don't let that go. You can be a support mechanism to one another as you make it through your programs and into future jobs and stuff like that. I've got students who took me 7, 8 years ago, and they're still staying in touch and connect with one another on social media and whatnot. If you're trying to find your grades, I just went into GTC for me to go see if your grades were there. I kind of just took the liberty of typing in a few of your names just to see if your grades will pop up. And I'm looking at a screen with someone's grades right now. The grade from this class is in. So you should be able to go into GTC for me and then go to student planning. And if you've never played around in student planning, you probably don't know where to go. But if you go into student planning and then you go to where it talks about here, you go into student planning and there's a place where you can click progress and or timeline. Um, Here, I'll go in here and pretend that I'm a student. Hold on a second. First, you go into student planning, and then it will say planning overview. You can go to your plan and schedule, or you can go to my progress. If you go to my progress, it will have these different semesters that are there, and you just click the button and go back to spring 2018. It's probably going to show you summer 2018 when you first go in, but you click back to spring 2018, and it'll have our class and it'll have the grade on there. So that's about it. So long, and thanks for all the fish. I hope you guys have a great summer. If you got any questions about classes or any advising questions you just want to throw to me or your advisor, let me know. Enjoy your summer. Thanks.